The start of a new week can be tough, but today let me inspire you. Let me motivate you with what 1 Peter 4:11 says. If anyone speaks, let it be as the one who speaks God's words. If anyone serves, let it be from the strength God provides, so that God may be glorified through Jesus Christ in everything. To him be the glory and the power forever and ever. So everything that you do and say today needs to be a reflection of God. Everything that you do and say should be a reflection of how much God loves his creation, us. So go forth and spread God's love today. Have you ever felt completely alone when you stumble in life? Ecclesiastes 4:10 says, "For if either falls, his companion can lift him up, but pity the one who falls without the other to lift him up." And for those who don't believe in God, they fall alone. But for us believers, we never fall alone. God is here and he will always lift you up, and he will never let you fall so far as that you can't be brought back up. He will protect you and keep you always. God is really wonderful. And in Deuteronomy 10:21, we get a reminder of this. He is your praise and he is your God, who has done for you these great and awe-inspiring works your eyes have seen. Every day, even today, God does miracles for us. He heals the sick, he gives peace to those who are troubled, and he saves no matter what. Whatever your past is, God will forgive you and he will save you. Invite God into your life if you haven't, and if you have, remember how awe-inspiring God is every day. Did you know that there's purpose for the struggles that we go through? In Hebrews 12:11, we are told, "No discipline seems enjoyable at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it." So, when you are struggling, look for the lessons that are being taught to you. Patience, kindness, acceptance of others. Whatever those lessons may be, take note of them and recognize their value. The struggles you are going through have purpose. In the book of Matthew, just as in all of the Gospels, we are told the story of Jesus, including his birth. In Matthew 1:23, we are told about the foretelling of his birth. "See, the virgin will become pregnant and give birth to a son, whose name will be Emmanuel," which means God is with us. So not only did God send his own son, and his son was his ultimate sacrifice, he sent his son to remind us that he is always with us. Even after Jesus was physically gone, what he did for us in his sacrifice means that God is always with us. In Psalms, there's a lot of lamenting, just as there is in life today. When we feel totally alone, we can read Psalms to remind us that God is always with us. In Psalm 22:1, it says, my God, why have you abandoned me? Why are you so far from my deliverance and from my words of groaning?" But yet, at the end of this psalm, we realize that God is there. He's always been there, and he always hears us. Even when we don't think that he does, and he knows what's in our hearts. He knows where we're struggling. And while he might not answer right away, because God has his own timing, he is listening, and he will comfort you. I promise. As we get ready to begin this new week, we should focus on improving how we act towards others. In James 3:5, we are told, "So too, though the tongue is a small part of the body, it boasts great things. Consider how a small fire sets ablaze a large forest." So, one of the smaller organs in our body can do immense damage to our own self-image and to others. Be mindful of your tongue. Be mindful of what you speak. And be mindful at the same time of even your own thoughts. Because if you're thinking negative thoughts, your attitude will be negative. So focus on positive. Rely on God for help with this. Hi friends, it's one of my favorite times of the week. It's my time to offer prayer for you. How can I pray for you this week? You can tell me or you can leave it completely unknown. Just ask for a prayer. I would love to pray for you. I know prayers work. I know several prayers that I have prayed for other people have been answered. I would love to pray for you. Whatever it is, whatever you're going through, or whatever you want to give God praise about, let me know. Or just let me know you need a prayer, and I will gladly do that for you. Stay blessed, my friends.